Chapter 1. The City That Forgot Gravity. Aethelgard did not float. It insisted. Against wind, against time, against the quiet pull of the world below, the city held itself aloft through towers of pale gold that shimmered like frozen dawn. Bridges arched between spires in delicate curves, sunlight flowing through them as if the very air had been taught obedience. To visitors, it looked eternal. To Elara, it looked tired. She stood at the edge of the Seventh Parapet, boots resting against a hairline fracture running through the light-gilded stone. The crack was thin enough that most citizens would never notice it, a faint seam in the glowing surface. But she noticed. She always noticed. Elara pressed 2 fingers to the fracture and closed her eyes. Warmth answered, faint, flickering, like a heartbeat skipping somewhere deep within the structure. Threads of light hummed beneath her skin, responding to her touch, eager and restless. She could fix it. She always could. With a slow breath, she reached inward, finding the familiar pull. Sunlight gathered behind her ribs like a reservoir waiting to be shaped. She let it flow through her hands, weaving it into the crack, coaxing the fractured lattice back into alignment. The stone brightened. The seam vanished. For a moment, satisfaction warmed her chest. Then the wind shifted. A low groan rolled through the parapet. Not loud, not catastrophic, but unmistakable. The sound of strain. Elara opened her eyes sharply. Far below, beyond the golden haze that shielded Aethelgard from the world beneath, darkness churned like a distant storm. The shadow wilds. She had never seen them clearly. No one had. Only a vast expanse of shifting twilight, as though the earth itself breathed slowly in its sleep. And lately, it felt closer. Still talking to the walls? Elara turned. Master Thane stood a few steps away, robes fluttering like banners in the wind. His silver hair caught the morning light, and his expression, as always, balanced somewhere between patience and disappointment. "They listen better than most people," she said. He did not smile. "They are also failing." Elara glanced back at the parapet. "I reinforced this section last month." "And yet," he said softly, "we sink another handspan each year." The words settled heavily between them. Everyone knew it, though few spoke of it openly. Aethelgard, the eternal city, was descending, slowly but undeniably, toward the shadowed world below. "The council has reached a decision." Elara's stomach tightened. "That never bodes well. You are to go below." The wind seemed to still. "To the shadow wilds. To find the anchor." Elara laughed once, sharp, incredulous. "You're sending me to a place no Light-Gilder has ever returned from to retrieve a mythical object because the city is cracking?" Thane held her gaze. "Because you are the only one who can." A silence stretched between them, filled with unsaid history, old arguments, and the quiet memory of a failure neither of them named. Elara looked again toward the horizon of shadow. Somewhere down there, legend said, ruled a being who devoured light itself, the Shadow King. And if the stories are true, he would not welcome her.